Good morning, everyone. Today is January 27th. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. I know my hair is goofing up on me. That's okay. I'll get my hair cut for next Saturday. Um, so on and so forth. Also, as you know, um, February 9th, it's Night to Shine Day. So if you have church close by you, you know, I would say a big mega church or just big church in general. Um, they are putting up the new they're putting up the Night to Shine. You should join. It's fun. Trust me on it. Um, it's like a prom for people who have special needs. So you guys should go to that church, February 9th. It it starts at 6 o'clock around the world. So I would say go to it. It's fun. Have fun, eat some food. I'm pretty sure they have food there. You guys gonna have a blast. Anyways, for this topic, we're just gonna discuss on parents that parents that have kids with special needs. And I'm just gonna let you know, I know what you guys went through, and things like that. I know it's rough. Trust me, my parents been through this. My parents, they've been working with me through all these steps, through all the hardship, the troubles, even me being suspended from school. Like, my parents still work with me, and like, especially my dad. I thank my dad a lot because what he has done with me, and just continue to work with me, like, I don't know, like crazy, you know, benefits, because otherwise, I wouldn't be what I am now. So, I do appreciate my parents working with me, um, especially my father, um, and things like that. Uh, for for those who are single parents, uh, for those who are single parent, it's even more harder because um, I understand that you need all the help that you can get, um, and because you're the only person that's working, and you're the only person that's making ends meet, put food on the table, you know, feeding your kids, things like that. It's I know how difficult it is, and then having someone or having a child that has special needs is even way more harder. Um, I know this because I met with, and it's really a sad story, but there's a person in my special needs group that I'm leading. Um, you know, and there are three, there are like three, uh, I'll say three kids in our special needs group. Actually, it's 14 and up. Three of them are teenagers, and like, of course, I haven't seen them in a while, but you know, um, hearing the story that uh, their mom passed away, and then their father is nowhere to be found. And and the grandma is taking care of these three kids that has special needs, teenage. kids that has special needs. It's tough. It's, really difficult, and like I know they, you know need like some sort of, father figure and stuff like that. And of course, I'm doing the best I can to help them out, help them to come by more. And if I can, I would love to have them, come over to my house or to my parents' house and like, just hang out. I don't mind doing that with them sometimes, but it's really difficult, especially, when our grandma has to drive them everywhere. It's 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 rough, and it's rough on her, and I get it. Um, but anyways, I have this video that I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this mom, and I'm assuming that she's a single parent mom, but I'm not 100% sure. But um, I have the video to show you what she's going through, things like that. And yeah, there's some sort of cuss word, but you gotta see the story and see what she's going through, and and like I said, I get it. So here's the video.
What, baby? This is the side of being a special needs mom that people don't like to talk about. People don't like to show. But this is what it's like when you feel like you are absolutely failing your kid and you just don't know what to do next. This is it. The slightest thing can throw off a whole day. And it's hard and it's not easy. And no one realizes that my son got suspended from school today because he could not control himself or his emotions and was trying to elope from the classroom and ended up biting the aide. And yeah, this is what it looks like when you feel like you have just exhausted everything and you feel like you're failing. You feel like you're failing your kid. And it's hard. My son needs extra love and support and care, and the team that he works with is fucking phenomenal. Like, I couldn't ask for a better IEP team for him. But his behaviors have consequences, and this is it. And I feel like I'm just failing him because I know he's not going to understand why he's not at school today. And he's not going to understand his behaviors because in the moment he was frustrated and could not express himself. And here we are. He was only at school for 45 minutes today. This is it.
Yeah. I would say that's really difficult. Um, but here's the thing I would say. Thank my parents. They work with me a lot. You know, I remember. I did remember one time. Um, I went to school Yeah, I didn't know any better, you know, and I decided to wear football cleats, just the rubber football cleats to school. Now remember, the school didn't have the policy where it says child cannot wear football cleats to school. It's just that the teacher the teacher I had at the time when I was in fourth grade, I think, third or fourth grade, I can't remember. I think it was in fourth grade. But I remember back at the time, that teacher did not like me at all. Like like she really she really hated me. Like she hated my guts. But that's because um I did have a really bad behavior. You know, I was hyper, couldn't sit still in school. Um, I was actually being rude, also being disrespectful, and and I can understand that. I can understand like a teacher hated my guts. Um, but here's the thing, you know, she decided to call social service, you know, all my parents just because I wear football cleats to school, which is kind of dumb, you know, just kind of really dumb. But I understand. Like, she didn't like me, she didn't like my behavior, she didn't like the way I act, and I do get it. But when she did that, my brother and sister got taken away from my parents. I got taken away from my parents. But here's the thing, after about a year or so, my parents fought for us and got us back. And of course, I didn't go to that school ever again. But yeah, it's 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 rough. I got suspended. Um, what what is a good thing that my parents took me from California, where like I grew up and things like that, to the state of Ohio is Ohio does have better education, and they also have what is called the IEP. In the video, she was talking about the IEP, and of course, the doctor also have the medicine for me. I used to take Adderall. I don't take it anymore because, I grew out of it. Plus, it was preventing me from eating as much. So, like, I was dangerously underweight. So, um, so of course, I, stopped taking my medication. And of course, I'm still dealing with the regulating of the food and stuff like that, where like sometimes I eat a little, but most of the time I starting to eat a whole lot, and it gets to the point where I'm starting to get sick a little bit more. But I had to learn how to regulate the how much food ingested, or how much food intake I should have, and it's more balancing the food count and things like that. So, but anyways, you know, hey, my parents they've been through all the crap, and I put them through a lot, but also at the same time, I thank God, you know, I thank God that my parents, especially my dad, I thank God that they stuck around and they continue to work with me. And like my mom, she's been great. She's been praying for me a lot. Um, praying for helping me to change, and also, and make an inspiration towards other people, as I'm doing right now. So, yeah, I do thank my mom for that. I also thank my, dad to, continue to work with me, continue to discipline me, set me straight. And, um, and yes, I do get whoopings, but hey, it's better to get whoopings than seeing yourself in jail. You know what I mean? So, I really thank my parents for all the things that they have done for me. And, you know, um and of course, any parent that deals with special needs, you know, child, and especially their behavior, you know, my advice to you is just continue to work with them. Not only pray for your child's behavior and things like that, but also keep disciplining them, keep working with them, keep going at it, keep reminding them, things like that. Help them with their education, work with them with their education. Um, just, you know, help them with their behavior, teach them right and wrong, and continue every day, continue to work with them. And what once you keep doing this every day throughout the high school and beyond, eventually they will um, grow out of it, and they will be well behaved adults. So yeah, they'll be well behaved adults, and they will do great things, and they will make inspiration with other people that surround them, and things like that. So, um, that's what my advice that I can give you is, keep working with your children that has, special needs. Keep working with them, keep disciplining them. And eventually, they will make a great testimony. And, you will see your child grow and like, become like what I am, you know, making motivational speakers towards people who have special needs, and also towards parents that has a child that also has special needs, and things like that. So yeah, and also I have another story that I'm going to tell you as well. I have um, a pastor, and my pastor has two kids, two boys that has autism. And here's what my story, or here's what not him my story. Uh, here's his story. You know, um, his oldest son. Well, actually, he's in the middle. He has an older daughter, but um, I would say his second child, oldest son, um, he struggled with his behavior. And here's the thing, past, my pastor and my pastor's wife, um, at one church, that's the church that I go to. Um, they've been working with their son, and yeah, his son, their son is there. They were dealing with his behavior, and he struggled with his behavior, but because they keep working with him, you know, his behavior is starting to get better and better and better. And, you know, and of course, in 2 years, in a couple years, we're going to have him in our group, in our special gifts group, where, I can be his model, or yeah, be his role model, and and continue to, and of course, working with him and help him to grow and help him with his behavior and things like that. And I'm gonna work with him, and of course I'll be talking to him. I'll be his buddy. Say, hey, don't do this, hey, don't do that, or just give him good advice, and just you know and just help him along, and just and be there for him and things like that. And so it's gonna be great, seeing that. So, you know parents, I understand what you're going through. My parents went through the same thing with me. um it's tough, it's hard, but if you keep working with them, keep your faith up, you know start praying for them and things like that, eventually, you know they will do something great, and God will uh, use them for you know other people, or bringing inspiration towards other people and things like that. So again, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. All right, take care. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. As you can see on the black screen, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification. Thank you.